Putin is banking on the United States failing to deliver for Ukraine. We must prove him wrong. The United States and Congress must, as I asked last week, it's stunning that we've gotten to this point. You know, we need to fully appreciate how it's wrong, how this is being viewed around the world and being used by Russia. Russian loyalists in Moscow celebrated when Republicans voted to block Ukraine aid last week. The host of a Kremlin-run show literally said, and I quote, "Well done, Republicans. That's good for us," end of quote. Let me say that again. This host of a Kremlin-run show said, "Well done, Republicans. That's good for us." That's a Russian speaking. If you're being celebrated by Russian propagandists, it might be time to rethink what you're doing. History will judge harshly those who turn their back on freedom's cause. Today, Ukraine's freedom is on the line, but if we don't stop Putin, it will endanger the freedom of everyone almost everywhere. Putin will keep going, and would-be aggressors everywhere will be emboldened to try to take what they can by force. Mr. President, I'll not walk away from Ukraine, and neither will the American people. A clear bipartisan majority of people across the United States and in Congress support your country. They understand, as I do, that Ukraine's success and its ability to deter aggression in the future are vital to security for the world at large.
That was President Biden describing extremist MAGA Republicans in the House of Representatives withholding funding for Ukraine's military as stunning, both the withholding of funds and the Russian response that basically said, that works so well for us. President Biden really deserves a lot of praise here for remaining calm and statesmanlike during this press briefing, because what these MAGA Republicans in the House are doing, what Russians are doing, is simply maddening. The depravity of House Republicans to use the lives of people in a war-torn nation to try to score political points by withholding the funding for their military, by weakening their chances of defending their territories, all in a ruse to try to make President Biden look weak, to try to hurt President Biden's chances of re-election, to try to get Donald Trump re-elected, who already was impeached for trying to bribe Volodymyr Zelensky into starting a sham investigation into Biden, again, to try to hurt Biden's chances of being elected. This Republican strategy is pathetic. It's disgusting. It should make all of us furious if you're not, which I think is one of the great reasons why we have someone like President Biden in office, someone who can look beyond all this nonsense from Republicans, push past it, and insist on standing with Ukraine. Now, Republicans, it's not just Donald Trump, right? You have Republicans who are running for president, like Vivek Ramaswamy, who say that, you know, he can end the war if he's elected because he'll just have Ukraine give the regions that were invaded to the Russians, and then Vladimir Putin will be happy and the war will be over. Now, Zelensky today in the same press briefing responded to that idea.
The question is not only about our words or thoughts. The question is about for what we are ready and for what we are not. How Ukraine is able to give up its territories. That's insane, to be honest. We are mentioning God very often. That's not about Christianity. We have our people there, we have our families there, we have children there. That's a part of Ukrainian society, and we are talking about human beings. They are being under tortures, they are being raped, and they are being killed. And those voices which offers to give up our territories, they offer as well to give up our people. That's not a matter of territory, that's a matter of lives, of families, of children, of their histories. I don't know whose idea it is, but I have a question to these people if they are ready to give up their children to terrorists. I think no.
Just another reminder that the Republican Party is a party of people who are really inhuman, who don't have the ability to empathize with people in war-torn Ukraine. And President Biden, Volodymyr Zelensky, clearly showing that humanity will win out, that empathy will win out as long as we stand up against the Republican Party and Vladimir Putin. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the video. Be sure to check out more videos in the future here on Reflect News. My name is Brendan Plank, and I will see you in the next one.